Where we try and be different from perhaps our peers is we try and offer a range of offering and service offering to match their needs. We become their, in our heads, become their production department, which will sit alongside their agency, their marketing team, or whatever their projects are. We try and sit alongside it, really understand the business's needs, the requirements, and ultimately that drives then a process of products and delivery. Where that suits our clients is that they may be pigeonholed by what they've done in the past, what they're all used to doing, and what we want to try and do is actually just broaden their horizons, realise that through innovations of print processes, finishing techniques, different folds, substrates, environmental considerations, the world of print is enormous, and what we want to do is actually not just bombard them with all that information, but to listen to what their needs are, their CSR policy, their environmental needs, what their challenges, what they've had in the past, and what they want to do with that product. What's the finishing requirement of that item? What's the life cycle? Is it going to sit in a warehouse? Is it going to be utilised? Does it need to be written on? Does it need to be signed? Is it to add some pizzazz and flair? So we listen to all those requirements, then come up with the most appropriate solution. So create the desire, provide the solution, and that's where I think we set ourselves from the rest. One major strength for Cyan Group is our people. We invest in our people, we look after our people, and we are one big team. We work very closely together, we understand the needs of each other and of our clients and of the strengths and weaknesses of our supply chain. So together it's a collaboration where we actually really get ingrained in brands, we really feel what our clients are going through, we understand the pain points, and we then translate that through to what our supply chain are also feeling, so that we actually make sure that we've got managing expectations the whole way down the line. So what our clients may be asking for us and what we're able to deliver, we have to translate that in the best production way possible. Cyan Group has changed over the last 23 years because the industry has changed. We've had to keep up with demands from our clients and the needs of our clients. The reality is, if you look at a print job in the past of everyone wants the right price, the right lead time and the right quality, the pressure has been put on every single one of those three elements in the last 10 to 15 years. The demands of the marketing world of what should be expected and what is a standard expectation have changed hugely. I mean, our whole industry is about managing expectations. It's about making sure that what you believe you're going to be delivered is exactly what you are delivered. And I suppose that's where we as a print management company fit into that. Campaigns that we've successfully run in the past have using our services fully is probably the flu campaign for a large pharmaceutical client. They had a database of 4,500 surgeries that they needed to distribute some patient support materials to. Historically, every surgery would be sent a pack, a standard pack which would include bunting, t-shirts, pads, leaflets, banners, outdoor banners, and what we were seeing is potentially at the end of that flu season there was an element of wastage, both in terms of money and materials. So what we try to do is come up with a unique way of contacting each and every single one of those surgeries to give them the opportunity to customise their own pack. That was done through partnering with an online web-to-print solution that we got through the IPIA, and delivered an online portal for each surgery to securely log in to their own part on that website, to look at what was going to be sent to them, all branded in the client's look and feel, log in, feel how it was working, see what they wanted, and actually, no, I don't want 3 lengths of bunting, we've only got a small surgery or a small pharma department, I don't need all that, I don't need this, and everything. All it was doing is reducing the overall quantity. So from a print perspective, perhaps it was not the most commercially sound thing to do, but what we were actually doing is everyone was getting what they actually wanted. And at the end of that, then we collated it. If there was some people who hadn't signed up initially because it was changing it, and this is the NHS, and they were perhaps not sure of digital elements, we offered a letter. So they had a hard copy letter which was sent out to them, and embedded into the hard copy letter was an augmented reality how to use video guide. So they could log on, scan the letter, which was personal to them, watch a little video as to why they were doing it, and it gave them the confidence then that the digital technology that we're now adopting was a safe and secure and positive solution. And the client were hoping that we would get about 10% uptake on that. They actually ended up getting well over 50% in the first year. So in terms of return on investment, by utilising our whole supply chain, we were able to save the client a hell of a lot of money. Each individual one of their clients or customers or surgeries felt special, and it was all just a really successful campaign showing what the power of print really can do. The real change, and I think is going to be putting a lot of pressure on, and what we're trying to lead the way on, is ensuring that there's an environmental awareness of what can be achieved. Clients are still asking for, can I have this pack of leaflets shrink wrapped? Can I still have this laminated with the standard laminates? And the paper selection, most of it now is FSC, but it's not always FSC. So it's just making sure that what we're trying to do is offer an opportunity to really add value to making sure that people are making informed decisions. What we're trying to do is move them away from the standard default position to actually a more informed decision, which is you can actually wrap in paper, which is FSC paper, which is sustainable, and actually top and tail that if you've got documents that need to be protected. So we can actually do different things. We can challenge the way that things have been done in the past with a more sustainable future. And if we all get it right, and if we're all doing it and the volumes are there, then it's not going to cost the earth. If you go back 10 years ago, we had something called, you might have remembered it, New Media, which was this amazing launch of a new element to the marketing mix, which was digital, which now everyone knows is digital and everyone understands it. What you have also seen through that dawn of digital was a whole new generation of marketeers who were coming in to the industry, the agencies in particular, not knowing what print meant, not really understanding the true value, because everyone was just going, hang on, from print I might have sent out a database, a scatter database to whoever thousand. On digital I could do it way more for a fraction of the cost. Surely this must be better. And then people have actually over time realised that the hit rates, the open rate, the click rates, the digital blindness that people just swipe left before they've even looked at the email means that there's another route to market that, whilst people who've been in the industry quite a long time know about and understand the tried and tested and trusted route to market, there's a whole generation of agency staff that don't really truly understand the benefit of it, don't really get the value of having something targeted, specific, personalised for their needs, which print delivers. So we have something called the Cyan Academy in-house, which was actually designed to upskill our staff so we could fast track them through from print and promotional products to understand the full understanding of what print and production means. And all we've done is just applied this to our clients, going into the agency world, going into our large clients, and just basically allowing them up to 2 days of our time to really educate them on the basics of print. So if the expectation levels are unrealistic, perhaps it's just through lack of knowledge. So if we can educate them slightly in terms of what their needs are and what is available in print and promotional products, then when they're actually coming to choosing their campaigns, designing their campaigns, it'll all be with a slightly more print proactive approach, which is exactly what we're after. Print carves through places that digital can't. You know, it exists in the real world. You know, it's tangible, it's here, it sits on your desk. It's not something that selectively you have to pick up a phone, you have to pick up your computer, you have to log in. You know, print can be there in front of you, it can be in your pocket, it can be anywhere that you need. If it's an invite, you see the feeling of getting an email invite. Don't feel that special. If you get a nice, beautifully printed, thick card invite to something, you feel special, you feel, wow, this is going to be a really good event, and it sets the standard and it sets the expectation of something that is going to be really good and tried and tested and trusted. So I think print will be here for a long while because it makes people feel special and it can deliver a message that no other medium really can equal it.